On land, the British First Army was a constant threat in the north, while in the center, the French had attacked at Pichon, and further south, the Americans had broken through to El Guitar and McNassy, thus enforcing constant pressure all along the land wall of the cylinder. April 7th, and American patrols of light tanks striking eastward met patrols of the British 8th Army advancing northward.
We got quite a bang out of meeting these guys. 2,000 miles they'd come, fighting all the way. Yes, sir, we got a real bang out of it. These are the guys that broke the back of the Africa Corps.
Still, the piston pushed relentlessly on. April the 10th, Sfax fell. April the 12th, Sousse. And on April the 20th, after exactly 30 days of fighting in pursuit, the 8th Army had driven the enemy into the hills beyond Enfidaville. And in its wake was a great homecoming.
What got me was watching those villagers coming back, mostly on little donkeys, piled up with so much stuff you'd wonder how they carried it. Reminded me of the Bible somehow. You know, the donkeys and the hills behind, and these folks trekking home. There was one old chap spoke a bit of English, and he comes up to me and old Joe McAdams, and he says, "Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you." And then he started shaking hands with us. I thought he was never going to let go. And as we watched him going down the hill, Joe says to me, he says, "You know, George, I had a buddy killed the other day, and I was pretty sore about it. But now all these poor devils coming home gives the whole thing a kind of a meaning." Well, then when we went down to the village, it was just the same down there. Little Jewish boys taking off the yellow stars they'd been made to wear as if they was lepers. And then our army doctors attending to the women and the youngsters, just as if they was on the panel back home. I certainly felt less browned off. I certainly did.
The rapid advance of the 8th Army had left the American divisions at